Okay, hello everyone. So this video is to explain to you about my notes. I have given my notes, so this is the explanation. So this is we use as a setup, also can, or as a confirmation also can. It can be at our chart or minutes chart. This one is useful. Okay, for this one, the price make a new support, and then when the price come, make a new resistance. The resistance break two support, clear breakout the two support, which means that this resistance is first fresh because the price does not reach yet, and second, this is a strong resistance that break two support. So this is our entry. So when the price come, it's better for you to wait for closing. Once it close below the resistance, you just entry, because the direction is being clear. Okay, for this one, there are two type of basically there are two types of trend line. This is divergent and this is trend line breakout. I would prefer you use the trend line breakout because it's second entry. Okay, how to draw the trend line? First, you put at point 1 and point 2. From point 1 and point 2, when you put the trend line, you must see that the trend is respecting the trend line. So once the trend line broke, you just entry. When the pullback, the price pullback, you will entry, because the risk is very minimum here. Because before you, this is for entry, okay? Before you entry, you must check your direction. When direction is clear, you must check your setup. So when the setup clear, this is at confirmation, you just entry, because you have risk, you have lower your risk at confirmation, and this is at M1 trend line breakout. Okay, like I said, the direction, setup, confirmation. So our direction is weekly, daily. Our setup at H4, H1, and confirmation at M5 and M1. M5 preferably QM, M1 preferably trend line breakout. Okay, for setup, our setup, I prefer equilibrium, which is that H4 and H1 is in the same line. Like contoh, at this line is H4. When you open H1, this line also at H1 resistance, H1 SNR. Or setup like previous, like this. This is a setup. It can be a setup, and also any. Okay, this one we call it as a fresh and strong resistance, or SNR. But okay, there are three. First, equilibrium, H4, H1 align. Second, fresh. Third, QM. QM can be our setup lah. Okay, this is for to the direction. So this is a closing price. Like this, when the price come, when the price touch the trend the support, and the price close above. So this means that the price is respecting the support, and we go the direction lah, which is bullish, like this one. So this is at line chart. So this is at candlestick. Okay, this is basically storyline. This is generally about storyline. Sorry, H1 to H1. But if the H1 break, it will go to H4. H1 support to H1 resistance. If H1 resistance break, you will go to H4 resistance. Same goes like this. H4 support to H4 resistance. If the H4 resistance, we will go to daily. X is broke. Okay, at weekly to weekly, daily is the rock block. Same goes to this. Daily to daily, H4 is rock block. H4 to H4, H1 is rock block. So basically this one lah. Weekly support to weekly resistance. Between the journey, there are rock block at daily, rock block at H4, like this. So this I have explained like before. Trend line, trend line breakout, point 1, point 2. You can see this the trend, uptrend, and once the break, break the trend line, you just entry here. So you see, the blue line is our setup. This high trend frame is H4 or H1. So once it reach, then you find the trend line. Once the trend line break, you just entry, because you already check your direction, your setup, and this is your confirmation. You just entry. Low risk already. Okay, this is how you draw your QM. You recognize your QM. So high, low, higher, high, lower, low, entry, the price go. So this is resistance, support, new resistance, because this support break the resistance. The new resistance is the yellow color, and this resistance break the support, the previous support. Once it come back here, go. It's a HNS, but QM have breakout. Okay, so this theoretically SNR is if the lower time frame cannot break out, then the higher time frame cannot break out. Just like this. Okay. So if cannot break out, the yellow color, you see, once the price come, the price cannot at lower time frame, the price cannot break the previous support, so the price will continue. But once the price break the support, it will reversal like this. So the lower time frame, if the price success to break the support, it will reverse. If cannot break, it will continue. So you may recognize this pattern like previous slides. So this is multi-time frame pairing. For weekly, we control at H4. For daily, we control at H1. For H1, we control at M15. Okay, please note this about this. H1 control at M15, monthly control at daily. So this three is you need these three: the direction first, the setup, and the confirmation. If you use setup and confirmation without your direction is clear, you will hit your SL. Before your entry, you don't complete these three, you will hit your SL. Yes, your direction is okay, your setup is okay, but you don't use your confirmation. The price might hit your SL first and then go. So you need these three align: the direction okay, the setup okay, the confirmation. Okay, that's all.